Hello. We're going to make another word embellishment today. So I have some of these scraps left. I still have this many from a gift bag, and they're just little bits and pieces. So I want to try to work on those every once in a while. So, but what I did was that 2-inch square. So I've got 3 of those. And then these are about 1/2 inch, about 5/8 of an inch. So about 1/2 inch by 1.5 inches. Okay. And then these are just words that I stamped on white scrap and cut those out before. So, but what I was thinking is making these into a banner or a fishtail banner, little flag, and putting those on there and then putting the word on next to it. So just simple, but I also want to layer it. So, but I wanted to show you that with pretty much a square, a small rectangle for a flag, and a verse, then you can make these embellishments, and then any kind of background. So I did cut out some squares. Let's see, 1, 2. So that way I can put these on here. And this is just scrap. This actually came from a magazine, but it was such a nice big sheet of blue, and I thought, ooh, that's a nice color, and it's got a nice sturdiness to it, so I'm going to use it. All right, so we've got these. So let's go ahead and glue these on. I think this will be pretty. All right, let's clean that off. Ugh, all right. There, and one more. Perfect. All right. And I want the stripes going sideways, so these stripes can go up and down. All right, so now I want to fishtail these, and they're all kind of different sizes, so let's make them exact. Because I was just trimming scraps, so. All right, oh, that's better. Okay, so only one was off, not too shabby. All righty, so then we're going to go ahead and fishtail it. So I'm going to just snip up and snip in there, and then to do the next one the same, I can just use that as a pattern and just snip up, and then I can snip in, snip in, there we go, and then the next one, do the same thing. And that way they're all the same. There. Alrighty. Throw those in the garbage. Okay, so then I should have some of these. Nope, just 3. Okay, well that's perfect. So I'll have to cut them down a little bit, but that's okay. Ooh, actually, that's actually pretty good. Are they all the same size? Nope, that one's a little bit bigger. All right, so, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and put these down, and then we'll trim them. I want it to be a little bit thinner anyways, so that's good. There, we can trim that down. Alrighty, and one more. Oops. Glue on this part, Barb. So I'm trying to do polls in the YouTube videos section, so that way I can get more of an idea of what you're really looking for. And it seems to be I get a lot of requests for these word embellishments, so, which is wonderful by me, because I like to make word embellishments, so I like making any kind of embellishments. And pretty much any embellishment you can add a word to, so That's pretty nifty. There, that one's done. And see, then when I lay that on, that'll look really pretty with the contrast. Isn't that nice? There, and one more. And when you make multiples like this, so I had just enough to make 3. So, but you could actually make these 3, use all 3 of them on a card, because you can line them up. You can line them up this way. Well, that would be 2, 4, 6. It would have to be a bigger card. But if you wanted to use them on the same card, you can line them up like this. And that would be pretty nifty. Yep. And then you could put your message going over here, or you could go ahead and put these on here like I'm planning on doing, and then you can put a bow right here or an image right there. That would be pretty. All right, so let's go ahead and glue these on here, and then I'll trim around these. I don't think all 3 will fit on there, so that's okay. We have more scraps here. All right, perfect. So let's go ahead and trim this off, and we'll trim this out. And the trick with this, going around a circle, is just try to keep the same distance all the way around and take it slow. Because as soon as you speed up, you're going to get a bite out of it. But if you're going really slow like this, like right now, I could see that little teeny bump. I can go right back and snip that little bump off. And the other thing is holding this hand still as you can. And the only movement you want is opening and closing the scissors on that hand. Just like fussy cutting, because that's what we're doing, is fussy cutting this circle shape out. And there you go. Oops, and there's another little tip that I want to snip off. There. That's pretty. All right, and let's do this one. It drives my cat totally wild that I have my garbage underneath my desk here. And he loves, as soon as I leave the table, he's got to go pull everything out to investigate to see what else I put in there. And he likes to, that's all he does, is just pull it out and look at everything, and then he just leaves it there. I wish he could put it back. But he just won't seem to do that part. There. That's pretty. I like that. All right. So these can certainly go on there. And I think I'll go ahead and put that up so it's overhanging. That's a good idea. Do I want to 3D that? Maybe, and then leave this flat. Yeah, let's 3D this part of it up. Will that fit? Gotta cut that off. All right, so there's 3. That's pretty. Alrighty, then we could do this one. I'll show you in just a minute what I'm doing. And I'll actually show you the difference. So what I'm doing is, see how I'm putting this all the way up against the edge right on top of the blue? So not just the gold part, but all the way up to the very tip. And then it looks different from if you do this. I mean, I could put it here, and that would look okay too, but it just gives it more depth if you add that extra little dimension just by pushing that up. Alrighty. So now these ones, we can just go ahead and glue right on there. And these I'm just going to frame right in with the corner of the gold piece. There. That's pretty. And then from here, you can either leave it as is to make it just very simple, or you can embellish it farther. So, let's see, I would put maybe some pearls or something on it. That would be pretty. As a matter of fact, I do have some pearlies. So, yep, right here. That would be pretty with this. All right, let's do that. That's nice. All right, because you have to be careful because you don't want to do something that's too many different contrasts. If you want to keep them simple. So, but this will be fine to do this. Alrighty, so I need 2 for each one. Alrighty, let's put these right on here. Oops, come on, just get on there. There. Whoop, that went crooked. All right, I need my X-Acto knife. See, we get used to using certain tools for different reasons. Like that. Okay, that's better. All righty. So now let's do the next one. That's perfect. Not too much at all. All right, we need 2 more. And then we are done with these. So what a simple embellishment, huh? Just a square, a flag, and a word. And it's a 2-inch square. A 2-inch square, a 1.5-inch long flag, and a word. Aren't they pretty? All right, so I hope you like this idea and you'll give it a try. That's really sharp. Throw that away too. Put these away. There. All righty. So, oh here, I guess I should bring them up closer for you, huh? All right, let me put them on a card here. Look how pretty that would be. Isn't that nice? Yeah, turn them this way so you can see the two different ones. Aren't they neat? All right, so I hope you do like this idea and you'll give it a try. And until we meet again, happy crafting. Bye-bye.